guys, so we're back. I'm going to start now with the woman part of the picture. So that was the man, and now we're going to do the woman. So let's, right now I need to fix up the shadows in her face. You see how they're like, this pink is kind of okay, but you see how it's like very yellow and pink? I need to make those yellow parts more orange. So I am going to start out with some new paint because, you know, it's been a while since we were here and all my paint has basically dried up. And oh God, that was a lot of yellow. Oh well. Oh well. So now I'm going to use, and I'm going to use maybe a very little bit of white in this case. Okay, which is good because I'm really running out of white. Like I told you guys, I bought more white, but, well, it's fine. We'll see what happens. All right, my brushes are still wet. Here, you see this is, we're going to use this brush, and I'm going to just mix yellow with a little red. Oh, that was way too much red. So the other problem is it's much darker now. It's a darker time of day. So it's going to be harder for me to get a true good color on this. But hey, you do what you can, right? So I think I've got a pretty good, color going. Maybe a little too yellow. So I'm going to add a little red to it. And we're going to go from here. So let's put it in this area first. And we're just going to go in for the places that we need this. And she has like a very soft face that I want to capture the shadows really coming in here. This brush is actually a little heavy for what we want to do, but I'm just going to keep going with it. I've already put the paint on. Don't want to back down now. I'm going to go in like this a little bit. And I really wanted to bring the shadows in here and bring this chin in here. The light is absolutely horrible at this point. I don't even know if it makes sense to continue with the painting now because this light is just really, it's horrible right now. But you can hear Chris playing Call of Duty in the background. He loves his Call of Duty. I think what we need is some delicate line work. So I'm going to so it's okay. I'm going to go in, first I want to go in with some white, so I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to use this brush for white, and I just want to put some white over here to more define her face. So I'm going to take some pure white and just go right like that, and that's going to be her collar. And then she needs more dark, so I'm going to go back to that brush I had before, and I'm going to just pull up this darkness right here. And now I want to go back to this white, put some more white on it. I'm just going to go over again to really define that. All right. So what we want to do is put another brush. And what I'm going to, well, could I use the white on this brush? Maybe I can do this. No, I'm going to need a little brush. I'm going to use this little brush and I'm going to put some white on this little brush. And I'm just going to try and outline out where I think her jawline is. And that's going to help define the jawline. And then now I want to take that same brush and I'm going to go in, I'm going to wipe off with this, I'm going to wipe off the white. And now I'm going to use that dark pink that we created and I'm going to go in and put in the, oh, the light in here is just horrible. It's just really, really bad. I've never really painted when it was so dark, and it's really screwing up my vibe. This should be dark. Let me put in a little bit more. All right, so now I want to go in and add in these shadows with this. That was not a super great shadow that I created. I'm kind of nervous about how this is going to turn out, but. So we really need to define this nose more. That is helping a lot. And I'm going to put in a little bit of this stuff here. And you see, you need some of this really light pink that we had before. We're going to need some of that. I'm just mixing very, very little pink with this. And I'm going to go in and put this here. And I really want to draw out the lights here. Now that I have this, I want to take full advantage and there should actually be I want to well, we'll let it be for now. Okay, so now I think it needs a little bit more there. All right. It's looking okay. I want to get more of a pink, so I'm going to add a little bit more red to the white we were using. So I think this is pretty pink now, and we're going to just try and put this in. And you see I'm just kind of adding dimension to the cheeks and really giving it a little of a, I guess I could connect this here. And just bringing this down here. And bringing this like this. All right, it looks okay. I do need to put in a little right here. This really should be yellow, but we'll go in with the pink. And then I think this will be like this. Okay, so that's the face. Now, before I go in with the black, I want to do the red lips. This is kind of scary, but it's a little scary. We're gonna go for it. And what we need is we need to lighten it up with the white and make it there. And then we need to lighten it up a little bit more with the white. Just really, really get in there and just, and that's pretty much the lips. And now we're going to need to put in the shadows. So for her, I think a brown shadow is good. It really needs like a lot more kind of like feathering around to make the things blend more, actually, to make it softer. So I'm trying to think what would be the best way to do this. So if I mix it with a little white, actually, this feathering might be a good thing. And she really needs more on her nose. She needs the yellow, I think. So let's see, is our yellow dry? Very yellow. Let's try and go in here. That was not yellow enough. All right, let's mix up a new yellow with red. We'll mix up more yellow and a little white. I think I got something here. So basically what we're doing now is we're going in, putting in all the shadows, We're really trying to even out the skin tone and not make it look so severe. Just kind of blend everything. So while I'm blending, I want to make sure I'm leaving in those highlights where they should be. So it definitely needs some shadow, some like pink shadow underneath her nose, because that's definitely standing out. So, this might not be the right color. And the light is just awful. You guys know I usually paint in the morning time. The light right now is really no good. All right. It still needs. And that needs pink as well, actually. So where was my pink? Is this it? Is that maybe? Is this it? It's this pink. And get this pink over here. All right, that's not too bad, I don't think. And make a little blending over here. So just like if you use makeup like you would blend, I'm just trying to blend out and even out her skin tone to kind of make it more flattering. Not that I'm saying it's not blended, but it's just like to try and. All right. So now I'm going to go in with my darks. Like I said, I think I want like a kind of brown, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out a little blue. Oh, that was a lot of blue. Whatever. So now let's make a little brown. I'm going to use a little blue and mix with my existing, nope, a little more red and a lot more blue and a lot more red. Yes, now I've got a kind of brown, and I'm going to mix this brown with a little white. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm afraid it's too severe, it's too dark. So now I've got my light brown. I'm going to go in with the shadows, with the really defined stuff. So this is a scary part where I'm putting in the eyebrows. And this one over here. I want to make sure I get these eyebrows right. These eyes, I want to make sure I get these eyes right. All right, that was not right. So let's see if I can correct it a little bit. And then now I want to go in with her nose. And finally, I want to go in with her mouth. She actually has a line here, but I don't know if I should do the line. All right, let's try it with the line, guys. I think the line was good. All right, now I'm going to try and go with this brown on the sides of her face. I think the face came out pretty good. It's pretty good. I just need a little bit. Oh, I hope I have enough paint left. I just need a little bit here. Maybe a little bit here. A little bit here. A little bit here. I mean, I really think it looks like her. And then we just need a whole lot more brown for underneath. And I'm just going to do this very delicately. And I want to make sure I get this correct. Right here. And right here. So now I can kind of feather it out. And just kind of feather it out here. All right. That's I think that's actually great. I think that's fantastic, guys. All right, so now let's go in with her hair. She's got kind of a salt and pepper thing going on. I am going to go in with the white first. So luckily I have some white right here. I don't think I put enough white out. I'm going to have to put more white. I'm going to flip this over. Oh, I already used the back of that. Just kidding. I'm going to flip this one over. Use a little bit of white. All right, white. And I'm just going to go in It actually has, I think, a little green in there. But I don't want to make her hair green. That might be weird. I'm going to use a little yellow and make kind of like a light yellow. And then I'm going to just put her hair like this. This. And like this. So now I'm going to go in with a, I'm going to mix it with a little, I'm going to use a new brush in case I need to go back over with white. And I'm going to use a little black. Normally I would use blue, but I don't want her to look like she has blue hair. Her husband has black hair. It just seems to make sense, right? So I'm going to use very little black. Oh, I put out a lot. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to use a little black and mix it with that white. And I'm just going to quickly go like this. And you see I'm just kind of filling in the areas with kind of very loose like gray. And now I'm going to go in with a little black. So I'm going to take the same brush because I don't think I need any more gray. And going from black to gray won't be so difficult. And I'm just going to quickly put in some darks. I'm just going to put in a little darks. All right, now I just want to go over with that white brush that I had before, right? So, I mean, it's like a yellow, but I'm just going to go in a little bit over. Oh, I need a little bit more. Just go in a little bit over and really kind of try and pull out the highlights. I'm just going to try and get a little bit more and go like really on top of this. I think it's pretty successful. So now that colors that I was using for her hair, right? I'm going to use that and go in with that on her shirt. So I'm going to make a little highlights here where I think the highlights are. And always remember, you want to paint all sides of your painting, right? So now I'm going to go in here, make this yellow. I'm going to go right up to the edge and right here. And this is like maybe a little bit. Actually, this needs more white, right? Because it's going to be like, it's going to be covering the pencil marks. So All right, so now I'm going to go in with my gray, which is turned into black. So I'm going to mix it with white, turn to gray. I'm just going to go in with where I think the shadows are. Just very loosely, very gently go in with these gray parts. That gray over there is way too big. I'm not going to worry about it because it's fine, is what it is. And I'm going to put in this gray here. And I'm going to put in this gray over here. I really should have used a small brush for this. At this point, it is what it is. Maybe we'll use a small brush. We'll see how it is. I'm just kind of very generally putting in some shadows. It needs a lot more white, actually. So put in, that was way worse. That's fine. Okay, so that's that. This looks like it needs a lot more white. So I think it's pretty good. Her neck is cut off. I think I would like to make that a little more pink. Maybe a little yellow. Should still be light though. I hate to use more white. Maybe I can get away with this. So and she actually needs a little more brown. So if I have that thin brush, is my brown all done? I think she even needs some black, really, if I'm going to be honest. Let's make some brown. So I made a darker brown. I'm going to go in with this darker brown. It's such a scary time. It's really scary. I think she needs more shadow in her eyes, but this isn't the most delicate brush, even though it's more delicate than what I usually use. I think if I made like a pink, maybe a light brown would do. Maybe I'll make this light brown and just put in this shadow here. But she needs like a white or a pink above her head with a small brush. I do have another small brush. I think I have a little more white. Use a little pink, a little more white. Let me see if I can do this. And maybe some white on pink. Where is my pink? I don't even know where it is now. I have to. That was not it. I didn't think that was it. But all right, let's just try it for here. I feel like it needs black actually to match her husband. Otherwise, she's gonna look faded out. So I think we do have to go in with a little black. I'm going to kind of very delicately do this black. Let's try this. I am going to have to put in this under. And I'm going to have to put this side in here. Okay, now this part. What happened? Number one of the winners. Number one of the winners?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't say yeah. Could be anything.
emoji the new dance.
Let me see. So my husband's #1 of the winners in Call of Duty. He wants me to see his dance, so I'm well, I have to explain why I'm not playing. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's quite a dance. That is quite a dance. That's pretty good. Pretty good. So now yeah, when I was younger and I would paint, I would never use black. But you know, sometimes you really do need to use black. It really will bring something different to your painting. And it can actually be very helpful to have that dark in there. Mm. All right. I think it's actually pretty good, guys. Just needs a little blue over here. So I do have blue. I'm going to see what I'm going to use. I don't want to use a new brush because I don't have no brushes, but I will use a new brush. This is the brush I'm going to use, and I'm going to use this blue and just gently fill it in, super gently, so there's no white space between them. Now they're touching. Oh, and I think this is it's pretty incredible, actually. And I'm going to clean my brushes, but first I'm going to sign the bottom. And let me take a couple, no, wait, let me finish this guy. Let me use this black and just, oh, I closed the picture. Let me just quickly, kind of gently go around the ears, very gently, so it's not super crazy. And let's do a little bit over here, so we've got that outline. I don't know, guys. I think it's pretty good. A little black, maybe in the eyeglasses right here. And I think maybe a little bit down here. Yeah. Maybe a little bit down here too. All right. Should I go in with the glasses? kind of like it with the brown frame because it's actually a brown frame in the thing. But I do want to go a little bit here, a little bit here. Needs a little shadow over here. Oh, can you see it? I think it's pretty good. Let me take a picture before I clean these brushes. I'll take a picture, see where the problems are. So luckily I've got my phone right here. All right, let me take a picture. Oh, this is going to be a problem. It's such a big one. I don't want to get my shadow on it. I'm going to have to tilt it a little bit, I think. Chris, can you tilt this? I can't, like, take a picture. The shadow's in the way. Maybe if I turn it this way. Over here. Actually, the blue shirt came out pretty well. So I'm looking at the picture on my phone, which, like I told you guys, it's helpful to see from far away. It's, oh God. It's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to, the one thing I could do is maybe put some black in her hair. All right, you know what? I'll put a little black in her hair. See how that goes. Let's see. Put a little black. And what this will do is it'll make it more like, look like hair. And just a little bit like this. And just kind of like gently put in some definition like that. It looks fine. I kind of preferred how it was before, but let me take another picture, see how it looks from far away. Gotta go back to the camera. So I'll move it over here again and take another picture. Let's see. I mean, it looks fine. I'm just gonna sign it, I think, and then we'll be done with it. All right, and this one I am gonna sign in black with my little brush. I'll just sign in this corner right here. That's it. Done, guys. Okay, so I'll show you the painting. I can't really show it very well, but that's it. If you want to see the picture one more time, this is the picture. So when we took this picture, it was a long time ago. I think I was with Chris and we went to Japan. It was so long ago. So I've finally finished this painting. You know what? His shirt. I think his shirt needs a little black. Let's go in with a little black. Oh, I think that makes it so much better. And I also kind of want to outline her shirt in black. So I'm just gonna, just like this. And I'm just gonna very gently go like that. And very, very gently go like this. And very gently go like that. I added a little bit more black paint to my brush, which scares me, but just very gently. And very, very gently go here. Yeah. All right. Hopefully I didn't just ruin it, but we'll see. I'm gonna take another picture. Oh, that was easy. All right. So let me take another picture over here. Oh, for some reason it's sideways. Let's see if we can get it one more time. One more time. I mean, I could do a little thing under her nose, but I think it's really good. I think I don't want to mess with it anymore. This is going to be it. I signed it. And that's it. I'll show it to you guys one more time. Let's see that there. And that's my painting. So thank you very much for watching the stream and have a good day.